Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, PeaceLoveMusic, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our good friends over at BitcoinLive, Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Monday, the 31st of March. Another month over. Good things coming. I know I'm wearing the DuckTales red because we've had a little bit of red again in the market. Kind of told you guys that that's what I was expecting last week. I think we're going to retest the bottom and then, get everything settled, shake everybody out, shake out the weak hands like it always does, and then onward. That's my non-financial advisor opinion. And a friendly reminder, this is a news show. We are providing news and information only. We are not financial advisors. We are not providing financial advice. Always do your own research and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. That's Buddy the puppy in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. He doesn't like being in his pen while we're doing the show. My daughter just got up. They have actually a day off from school today. I think it's the end of Ramadan, and we observe that in our school system, which is good. I like to be culturally diverse and make sure that everyone's getting their due. But with that said, here are the numbers for the day. Real quick, let me get to my my processes. We had a nice weekend. Although we have so much going on with DeOrganized that I've been flat out working on stuff all weekend, so it wasn't really much off time or downtime for me. But that's a good sign. That means we're growing, we're doing well, and we are. We got a lot of cool stuff happening in our ecosystem right now. A lot of great stuff happening on our platform. Friendly reminder, do please share the stream out. If you like what we're doing, you enjoy the content, you enjoy the guests and the stuff we bring on, or you just like listening to us chat about whatever, it really helps us. The biggest thing you guys can do to help us is please share out the live stream. And if you were so inclined, you can always give us a few tips. We enjoy the tips. So please do help us out. But more importantly than the tips, share out the stream. That really, really does help us out. Also, if you are participating, we do have 5 more rounds of Find to Earn coming up at 9:30. You have to share out the stream in order to participate. So you might as well do that now. Get as much viewership audience coming in at us. The more audience we have, if you like playing the Find to Earn games, the more audience we have, the more games we can play and the more often we can do it. So help us grow. This is a win-win value loop type of situation where we bring more value, you guys help us bring value, and we share value. That's how it should be in a free open system. The numbers this morning. Bitcoin's coming in at 82,237. It's actually not that bad. If it kind of stabilizes in that above 80K range, it would actually set a higher low. So that's what we're looking for right now. Stacks coming in at 60 cents. It did touch down into that high 59-cent range, I think. So retesting the low, didn't go below it. Again, setting a higher low, it looks like. So we're looking okay. It's not the end of the world right now. 67 is where the market cap, placed by market cap on CoinMarketCap. So we dropped down from 66 to 67. Fear and greed dropped all the way down to 24. People are getting scared, getting shook out again. The top 3 gainers in the last 24 hours on CoinMarketCap are EOS, Form, and Zcash. In the Stacks DeFi world, Hermetica's yield on USDH is up to 11% this morning. You can actually get 11% yield on your USDH. That's a dollar stablecoin backed by Bitcoin on Hermetica.fi. Great stuff going on. They have over $5 million total value locked in the platform. You can DCA into Bitcoin, Stacks, Runes, and more effortlessly at bitflow.finance. Bitflow also hosts the deepest USDH pool on Stacks with $832,000 in liquidity, offering top-tier swap rates. USDH holds 75% plus of the Stack stablecoin market. Earn, swap, and stack like a pro at Bitflow. Alex surpassed $2.6 billion in volume, launched DAM, Bitcoin's first concentrated liquidity DEX, unveiled Alex AI token listing tools, USDT via Jolts, and wrapped Surge 3 with top SBTC yields. Great stuff going on at Alex. Perp DEX on Stacks. Finally. Thank God. Velar, huge shout out to the Velar team. They are an absolute model of perseverance and persistence. They got this thing done through all sorts of adversity, and it's functioning and it's great, and it's only going to grow over time. Huge stuff. Now you can engage with perp trading, stake your Velar, pair your favorite tokens with SBTC, earn yield, and trade tokens on Velar. Again, huge shout out to the team over there. Great stuff that we're doing at Velar. Zest is offering 3.63% yield on SBTC. That's right. You can earn yield on BTC on Stacks. And you can earn yield. And the highest yield on Zest protocol today is 11.74% on AEUSDC. So if you're holding the USDC stablecoin bridged in by Allbridge, you can actually earn almost 12% over at Zest, or you can just use USDH and get 11% over at Hermetica.fi. Or you can actually earn the yields at on Hermetica over at Zest are actually pretty good too. So there's all sorts of options in our marketplace. Over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 9.61% on your STSTX, that's liquid staked stacks, or 10.24% yield in native BTC on your STSTX, or 9.33% with rewards paid in SBTC. That's programmable Bitcoin on Stacks. You can get all of that over at stackingdao.com. And the top 3 Stacks token gainers on stxtools.io are Dogcoin. That's right. Dog runes are actually tradable on Stacks, XBTC, and USDH. Top 3 gainers over the last 24 hours. I do want to really quick shout out our friends over at Stacking DAO. We have Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are 0 switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. You can choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. And I actually do have allotments in both because I have different strategies on different wallets that I'm trying out. So if you want to start earning yield today, you can head over to stackingdao.com. The link is right in that QR code. You can start earning 10% over there. The link is also in the description on YouTube. It's below the stream on X. You can definitely get in there and start earning today. Stacking DAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. A huge fan of Stacking DAO. I think that they've actually leveled up the game here for Stacks. When you stack your STX, you earn yield in Bitcoin, and SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. Stacks is the best thing going in the Bitcoin ecosystem, in my opinion. There's a lot of cool stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I love Stacks. I think it's a game changer for everybody. In the Stacks calendar events today, I don't have everything on there. It looks like there was some updating issues, but the SEA blockchain week in Bangkok is happening today. That's all day today. I don't know if that's a week-long thing. Probably is because it's blockchain week, but that's happening today. You can get more on the Stacks at stacks.co events calendar, and you can get links there to engage in the festivities. As always, we have our show Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. with Find a Earn at 9:30, sponsored by Skullcoin and a bunch of our friends, Rue, Hermetica, Leo, Skullcoin, and starting tomorrow with the new year, we have some new cool stuff happening. After the Find to Earn rounds, Find to Earn rounds are all going to be sponsored by some of the greatest meme coin communities in Stacks. Obviously, Rue and Leo, who've been with us since the beginning. We are also adding Bitcoin, Pepe, Wrap Nothing, and Welsh coin communities to our lineup. And then at 10 a.m. every day, after Find to Earn, we are going to run a different 30-minute segment for these communities to reach out, talk to us about, give us some history about where they started, what they're working on, what's going on in their communities. Sometimes they got communities building merch, or they got new projects that they're launching. So we're going to have a regular space for each of them weekly, starting tomorrow for the 1st of April. We got some great guests coming on tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for tomorrow's show. And into the news. I am actually so slow this morning. I'm going to try to get through the news quickly. The news today: the Trump family is expanding its involvement in the cryptocurrency industry by entering the Bitcoin mining sector. Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. are merging their company, American Data Centers, with American Bitcoin, a mining operation owned by Hut 8. This merger aims to create the world's largest Bitcoin mining operation, intending to build a substantial Bitcoin reserve. Eric Trump will serve as the chief strategy officer of the newly formed entity, which plans to go public and may collaborate with the family's decentralized finance platform, World Liberty. Hut 8 will provide infrastructure and support by hosting mining machines. The company aims to maintain low-cost operations amid the competitive mining landscape and capitalize on America's advantageous energy prices to gain a global edge. That's a really big development. Regulatory shifts in the U.S. crypto landscape. There's actually two stories here. The federal FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, which actually is a federal program that insures all of the deposits in all of the federally regulated banks. Banks to obtain prior approval of currency-related activities. This is huge. The policy reversal allows banks to hold digital assets or partner with crypto companies without prior consent, marking a significant shift from the cautious stance adopted 2 years ago. FDIC Acting Chair Travis Hill emphasized the shift away from the previous flawed approach. In another regulatory development, Paul Atkins, President Trump's nominee for chair of the SEC, has signaled a pro-crypto stance. During his Senate banking panel confirmation hearing, Atkins criticized many aspects of former SEC Chair Gary Gensler's tenure and declared digital assets a top priority. He advocated for a rational regulatory foundation for cryptocurrencies and emphasized a shift from the previous administration's reportedly hostile approach to the industry. Japan's Financial Service Agency, the FSA, is planning to revise financial laws to classify cryptocurrencies as financial products, aiming to bring them under insider trading regulations by as early as 2026. This move reflects Japan's intent to enhance oversight and integrate digital assets more formally into its financial system. This is all TradFi adoption, mainstream government adoption into TradFi for crypto. And this is what we've been waiting for, folks. The price action is bizarre, but I think it's just because there's a little bit of fatigue in the market, and sometimes that's the best time to get some deals. A concerning trend has emerged where cryptocurrency millionaires are being targeted for violent crimes, including kidnappings and home invasions. Notably, influencer Amaranth and her husband experienced a harrowing home invasion where intruders demanded access to her crypto assets. This incident highlights the increasing need for enhanced personal security measures within the crypto community. There are bad actors out there, and you should all be careful. Don't flex unnecessarily, and be careful. Make sure you have proper security mechanisms in place if you are balling, if you're really balling. And by the way, I'm not balling. I'm just a bootstrapper, guy that's involved in the community trying to learn more about it. But best practices are what they are. Quinn Thompson, Chief Investment Officer at Lecker Capital, has sparked debate by declaring Ethereum completely dead as an investment. He cites declines in transaction activity, user growth, and fees revenues as factors undermining Ethereum's investment case, although he acknowledges its utility as a network. Those announcements usually come on the lows. Just my 2 cents there. I couldn't get the update on ETF flows for the week, so I don't know what the total number is for ETFs. I'll work on getting that for you guys tomorrow. Biddle Battle concludes Stacks Ascent and Hero Dev Scholarship. The first Stacks Biddle Battle has officially concluded, with judges and mentors praising the quality of projects built over the past 3 weeks. We've already highlighted a few of them. We have more coming on this week, and we're looking to get them all on here for you guys. Congratulations to Lord Rosar, who's been on a number of times on both our morning and night show. Before the Biddle Battle even started. We love what he's been building over there. Huge shout out to Rosar for his Blaze project. Builders are encouraged to continue their momentum by joining Stacks Ascent to grow their skills and impact. Plus, Hero is offering 2 developer scholarships for Bitcoin 2025 in Vegas, covering hotel, $1,000 travel, and event $1,000 travel stipend, and event tickets for Bitcoin Vegas 2025. Learn more and apply now to keep building. Stacks continues proving itself as the prime destination for Bitcoin L2 development. Stacks devs thwart attack. SBT withdrawals open March 31st. No, they're not opening March 31st. That's been delayed. The long-awaited SBTC withdrawal function has been delayed. The launch of SBTC saw a large, rapid inflow of Bitcoin into the Stacks ecosystem, making Stacks a target for bad actors. A supply chain attack was attempted on the Stacks ecosystem. It was identified and thwarted by Stacks core devs. No funds were lost, and the chain remains resilient and safe. The withdrawal code is complete and mainnet tested, but in line with industry standards and out of an abundance of caution, the withdrawal launch has been delayed until the end of April to give devs time to assess and make sure all systems are go before withdrawals are opened. Great job by Stacks devs keeping our community safe while bringing us great functionality on Bitcoin's leading L2, Stacks. DeOrganized Games, built on the Rising Tide protocol, has entered open alpha testing, offering creators a platform to host decentralized game lobbies with ease. The system includes tools for managing funds distribution and tracking game results online, with planned features like leaderboards and rewards. Testing is showcased live on the DeOrganized Night Show, giving a glimpse into the innovative approach to gaming where creators control their own ecosystems. Find to Earn meta is here, and it's changing the game. Pioneered by Skullcoin founder Xenitron, this innovative format offers a fresh and engaging way to interact with the community, onboard new users, and create real play-to-earn opportunities. Join us daily on DeOrganized for Find to Earn rounds powered by BoostX, where participation pays and fun meets function. And if you haven't yet, you should head over to your Chrome store. The BoostX app at Chrome extension lets you send STX, BTC, and other Stacks tokens directly to anyone on X who has a BNS, BTC, or STX name, which is with a connected Stacks wallet. Sending crypto is as easy as liking a post, notification alerts users when they receive a BoostX payment, making transactions seamless, ready to boost your friends. Head over to boostx.cc now to learn more. And BNS1 upgraded. Looking for BNS name? Head over to BNS.1 to claim your BTC.stx or other BNS digital ID. The platform has rolled out user interface upgrades, marketplace enhancements, and more, making it easier than ever to manage your Web3 identity. In addition, there is more functionality coming to BNS. There are discussions going on now about what data should be added to zone files and how that should function in order to add usability to your BNS digital IDs. across platforms, even potentially. Join the conversation on Strata Labs GitHub or in the Stacks forum to help shape the future of BNS. And if you want to help shape the future of Stacks, you can join the Stacks Improvement and Innovation Community Call every Friday. That's at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, although we may be adjusting that to run it as a live stream on DeOrganized at the end of the Friday morning show. So the time might adjust a little bit earlier, but we're looking to, if you're looking to stay up to date on the latest Stacks developments and share your input on what you'd like to see built from an innovation and idea standpoint, we're taking it further. DeOrganized Media is integrating this process into our shows. If you're a Stacks developer, we want to feature you. That's on any show, morning, night show, whatever. We host live shows Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, nightly at 7 p.m., where builders can showcase their projects, get exposure, and receive community feedback. And we've had a ton of great feedback on these. And if you are getting started building in Stacks today, you can go over to stacks.co/build/get started, or it's just a button over the top. It says get started at stacks.co. And whether you're new to the blockchain or experienced builders, you'll find everything you need, including opportunities to get paid to build. Don't wait. Start building on Stacks today. And I do want to just shout out a few people in the audience before I bring on our very patient guests. Good morning, nobody. Good morning, GP. Good morning, Orange. Actually, I think I have all of these Chads in the house right now.
Good morning.
Good morning, GP. How are you today, man?
Morning.
Doing good.
Good morning, Orange. How are you today, brother?
I'm doing pretty well.
Michael, what's happening? How are you, man?
Hey, what's going on? We made it. We
Are
woke up.
you?
Only took me 28 minutes to get through the news this morning.
Oh, yeah? Lots going on.
Lots going on, and I'm a little slow. I'm still working on my pot of coffee here.
Yeah,
I sat down on my couch at 6 a.m. thinking I'm going to get through my whole pot of coffee this morning before I have to get into the processes. And then, I start going through X on my phone and reading my DMs in X and in Telegram. And then it's time to start doing the news. And I don't finish it. So I still have about I have my giant mug. I figure I'll get through the coffee quickly with this, but this thing's full.
I like it. GPSD is glistening today.
What do you mean listening? I'm here. I'm tuning in.
Glistening. Yeah.
Glistening.
You are slightly shiny this morning.
Maybe it's because I'm gonna go touch grass for the rest of the week after today.
Yeah, man. I know. Thank you so much for joining us. GP's actually on vacation and still showing up to help out this morning.
Filipinos don't get vacation. What are you talking about?
No, we don't.
I've never seen a Filipino on vacation. Have you? Think about it.
No, I have, but usually they go to the Philippines.
Right? Yeah. The only time you see a Filipino on vacation is when you're on vacation in the Philippines.
It's impossible to tell who's on vacation in the Philippines. I like it.
Oh, dude.
I've never been. We have a fairly high Filipino population in Rhode Island. I know I went to school with some friends, and they had cousins in the school too. There is a community, a Filipino community.
I mean, they're in the old age community, typically.
Well, not all of them. Well, I guess I'm saying I'm old. My friends from elementary school. We are
typically old. That's who I see in Toronto hospitals, right? Jamaican and Filipino nurses. What about you guys? What is it like in the States?
Dude, there's Filipinos all down in the South right now. Like where I'm at in the Southeast, there's a big Filipino population. Shout out to my Pinoys.
You're in the Southeast? I never asked where you were in the world.
Yep, Southeast U.S. is where I'm at, on the coast. I can drive to the beach, and I'm a beach bum.
So you found the Philippines in America.
Correct. Yeah, my grandfather joined the Navy whenever they were in the Philippines. So that's kind of how my heritage, happened. And yeah, I'm Filipino in the Southeast. That's the story.
What's that flag behind you?
That's the
That's
Filipino.
Puerto Rico, I think.
Is that the Filipino flag?
That's the
It's
Philippines
Greenland.
right there. Yeah, I got the.
It's interesting because it is red, white, and blue.
Yes, it is.
And then a bit of yellow. I guess that's the Filipino part.
Yeah, that's the Filipino part. Is the yellow part. Oh man, I love shooting.
Is that a sun, or is it just some yellow?
I think
quite
it's skin color.
It's like a sun and like
Oh.
these stars.
Yeah,
It's
it
got,
represents the sun.
it's got a star right here at the front, one at the bottom, one at the top. Like it's 3 little stars around the sun.
So it's like the migration. The sun goes from the Philippines to America.
Mm-hmm. Filipino part is the yellow part. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it goes from left to right because we read left to right.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah. The Guyana flag looks very similar, actually. Now that I think of it, same thing.
They are kind of colonial flags in a way, though, aren't they?
How dare you? Are you saying that the Philippines was influenced by Western powers?
Yes. First
Cool.
Spain. GP was like, "I've had it. I'm out."
He's been
I'm
taking
supposed to be
my
on
ice.
vacation. I'm just getting roasted. There we go. It's okay. I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
don't think I get your jokes.
Yeah, we have a no. Yeah, no. It's we actually have a very diverse population where I live.
Really?
I'm in between New York and Boston, so high density.
So you have
high
like 5 different
density-
types of Irish. Is that like diversity?
Oh no, there's only one type of Irish.
Oh, the Catholic one or the Protestant?
Oh, they're not Irish. The Protestant
that's
ones.
true.
That's not. They gave up their. No, I'm just kidding. So actually, I have heritage from both northern. My grandfather, my great grandfather from Northern Ireland, wasn't allowed to. They were not allowed to learn the difference between Catholicism and Protestantism. They were forced. They weren't allowed to have a Catholic Bible. They were forced
Really?
to be Protestant. Yes. Which they weren't Protestant. They were Catholic when they came here. They remained Catholic.
Yeah, it's interesting when people talk about racism because like they think about it like intercolor, but like intracolor racism is just as fierce, and
Well, and it's not even just it's. I don't like to use the term racism because it misses what you're saying. Actually, it makes it. It's not about.
exactly.
It's not. It's about oppressing people. It's about making people submit to whatever ruling establishment, which is we've been trying to get away from as a race, the human race, right? We're all one race, actually. We're all human.
Look, India was caught up in a caste system for largely 7,000 years. So you know what I mean? Like I come from a place that literally had the first social credit system based on genetics,
Right. Well, and that's so. What do you have an opinion as to whether that was beneficial to the development of that society overall, or was it detrimental?
I think it's a different way to justify monarchy. Does that make sense?
Well, so is religion, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, so they built the caste system into the religion, right?
So the caste system spurs out of the religion. So I'm not trying to denigrate religion.
No,
But
that's fine.
a
No, no.
lot of the establishment of religion and religious hierarchy and orthodoxy is due to the establishment of the right to rule. My right to rule comes from
Yes.
from beyond us. So how can you challenge it, right? So it makes it establishes kingship based on, instead of actually having to go battle to determine who's going to run the tribe, it's ordained. So it establishes lineage versus constant combat to reestablish a new ruler.
It's funny because we have this same social caste credit system in corporate and they call it status. right?
Hmm.
Status is like that general term for deriving influence from, you know what I mean? From
Well,
very like
actually,
superficial things.
it works in it. It works along the lines of immigration too. You have certain immigration status, and if you have a certain
Ooh.
status, if you have a certain status, you are basically part of a subculture that has to exist underneath. You're not allowed to have a real job. If you do, you're subject to
At
scrutiny,
least
and
you can vote though.
you're not supposed to.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Although, to be honest with you, that's actually an interesting concept. I think anyone that's here should be allowed to vote. I don't
Ooh,
think the
that's
government is
radical.
only. I don't think the government is only. So the Constitution doesn't dictate that the government should treat citizens differently from non-citizens. It just dictates how the government's supposed to act. So, like, you should have a right to free speech even if you're not a citizen, because the government is supposed to abide by that. You should have a right to. You should be you shouldn't be subject to illegal search and seizure just because you're not a citizen.
No, but if you take that further into other aspects, so if I can vote in America as not an American, then, for example, someone from Europe or Russia can also vote in America.
If they're in America.
If they're, yeah, of course.
But if
Yeah.
they're participating in our electoral processes, then they are Americans.
American-ish.
So what does define
Difference.
being
What's
an
the
American?
adhering to the ideals of being a free and open society? That's what we were supposed to be. That was supposed to be the foundation of America, was being self-governed, self-rule, not under the rule of a king. It was supposed to be the society runs itself, and with that, anyone that's here, we had a bunch of immigrants, by the way. It was a nation founded by immigrants. So to be like, well, now it's too late. Now you can't like the mechanism has changed, and I understand, I get it, but my personal view is we should have open borders. We should be allowed. Our society should be open. People should be able to come here, and as long as if they aren't otherwise doing anything wrong, they should be allowed to come contribute. People are economically viable, by the way. The more people that come here and are allowed to actually contribute, the stronger we are, the better our economy, the more economic output we can actually facilitate. It's better for all of us, actually. Like, it's not like the idea that they're coming and stealing good jobs, or they're coming here and committing crimes and everything. We have crime prevention. We have ways to handle that. We incarcerate the most people out in the world, so we're capable of managing that stuff. We just have to be more pointed at it. There's a bunch of stuff going on that's allowed to happen for political purposes. So we're not actually handling these things well. But so to answer your question, if they come here and they're active and engaged in our society, and they're here for, if you're just here on vacation, you're not registering to vote and participating. You're just here on vacation. But if you're actually here and you're here for some kind of permanent or long-term temporary situation, I think you should have a say in how things get organized socially.
Of course, but the thing that is problematic is, how do you find people that are not allowed to vote because they are on holiday or they are here for a certain amount of time?
Well, you have to register to vote.
Yeah, but then you are not free in the country to be always voting, because you need to have a registration. If you're an immigrant,
That's how it is now. That's how it is now. You have to register. You have to register to vote. You aren't on the voting rolls unless you register.
Okay. Maybe I'm not that well versed in America.
I think the general problem is, like, how do you prevent the gypsies from voting? right?
Well, do you
Yeah.
want to present? Do you want to prevent them from voting?
I mean, our friend here can probably tell you about the chips. It's not just a Borat joke. You know that? Like, gypsies are the Mexicans of Europe.
The pikeys, you mean?
Yeah. Well, kind of. I think so. We'd have to have Stu here. I wonder where Stu is.
Haven't heard from Stu in a while.
I talked to him yesterday.
How's he doing?
He took an information diet from Twitter.
Kind of similar to like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is that what inspired you to do the same?
I started meditating. I was telling you guys last week because my brain was exploding. Like, you ever like have a day where you know you have a lot to do and you can't bring yourself to do any of it? Does that ever happen to you guys?
Daily.
Really? Okay.
Well, it's not that I can't do it, but there's stuff I have to actually that I want to do right now because I have to do it, but I can't because I got to do the news for the show. And if I don't do the news, then I won't be ready for the show. And then so I get in that process, and now can't even finish my damn coffee on a daily basis, you know? So yeah. And I don't get time to meditate at all. So important stuff we should do.
Yeah, so I found a script that automatically unfollows everyone from Twitter. Like, it presses the buttons for you. So I just watched it go from like 1,500, 2,000 to just 0.
Oh, dude. I was
Wait,
watching
what does it do?
It unfollows everyone automatically from Twitter.
Unfollows everybody that you want. But how does it know who you don't? You just have to refollow the people you want?
Yeah, so what I did is I went to 0 and then went back to my DMs. I'm like, I guess these are the people I talk to the most. And I added them back.
That's
Can I get a
interesting.
follow? Am I in the Cool Kids Club?
Yes.
You had to think about it though.
I mean, he is Filipino, so it's like gypsy, you know.
That's the
Yeah.
cutoff. How do you feel about potatoes?
Oh man, alu? We call him alu in India. You know. Different name.
Alu stew.
The alu colored people are actually the highest caste, to bring it all full circle.
Ah, really?
Yeah, just one of those things. Because if you have a tan, it means you work in the sun, which means you're not from the aristocracy.
So the cat, really? That's interesting.
That's
So-
how they do it in Asia as well, right? If you're light skinned, that means you're affluent enough not to have to till the farm.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've actually heard, like, that used to be. So now, you know, in our society in the U.S., tan skin is actually considered, like, light skinned people actually go and tan themselves in order to be more attractive. And back in the agrarian days, when we were more agrarian society, that was actually considered to be, you weren't in the aristocracy if you were tan. You know, that's why the ladies walked around with the parasols all the time to make sure that they weren't getting sun on them.
Right. Yeah. Enough tan and you look like you should be cleaning up. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
If you look at Marie Antoinette, so the French woman that got killed by guillotine, she always had makeup on, and it was always white face, red lips.
right, they would powder their faces to be
Yeah.
more white, lighter. And
Why do
nobody
you
thinks
like
that the color didn't become a thing until U.S. slavery. It was used to pit light against dark, which I don't think that that's entirely true.
Just
But
pretend it is.
it's not. Well, it's not entirely true, but it did. Slavery definitely, obviously, caused the basis for slavery, plus the Indian Wars and all.
You know,
that
man, if
stuff
you look
too.
at like the NFL or like the NBA, you know, on the balance of probabilities, right? Like, how many light-skinned NBA players are there in the Hall of Fame?
I've
So-
got a hot take on that.
But Larry Bird is clearly the best all-time
Exceptions
basketball
proving
player.
the rule. Yeah.
I've got a really hot take on that. My idea or the take is that what was once the slaves in Rome fighting in the Colosseums are still happening in today's world,
Mhm.
but then in sports. So we are paying people who we associate that are less than us are performing for our enjoyment.
It's interesting because you have all these Dagestani fighters being number one in the UFC, right? And they're typically like the steppe tribe people that were kind of ostracized from the more civilized groups.
Dark
Yeah,
dudes,
so
GMs
slaves
involved
come
too.
from slavery.
Honestly, everyone says LeBron or MJ, but what about Kobe, man?
Look, all
Kobe was
all
Kobe deserves
dark-skinned
to be in that
NBA
conversation,
players,
too.
right?
Or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, nobody could stop.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
he's light skinned. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
I definitely take MJ over LeBron.
Yeah, for sure.
Too much crying, too much flopping. Don't get me wrong, the guy's like an amazing athlete and everything, but too much crying for being like you can't be.
That's just a millennial trait, though. I wouldn't let that influence the basketball
Kobe.
because millennials
Kobe.
all cry. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys.
Kobe. So hold on. I want to explain to nobody what I meant. I don't. What I don't think was true about her statement was that it started with U.S. slavery. I believe that there was, prior to the U.S. being established, there were societies that paid attention to color and light versus dark and whatnot. It absolutely applies to the paradigm of U.S. slavery.
It's kind of like an easy way to organize society, I think, though, right? You know what I mean? Like, no? All right.
Is it easy? I don't know.
Yeah, because you're like, these
If you're
people
looking-
play basketball and you do the accounting kind of thing.
Well, okay, so we've got jobs for Asians and black people.
That's right. One built the abacus, the other, you know?
No, listen, I don't. It's my point is I don't agree with. So you don't know anything about a person based on their complexion.
You know what? I'm going to think about this again because Vince Carter is light skinned and he's the best dunker of all time. So, you know, there
Vince
are cracks. Yeah. That's
Oh,
true.
dude, yes. He put the arm in the rim. Yes.
Let me tell you something. That Vince Carter stuff, because I was Toronto, right?
Yeah, Raptors.
Right. So that was like the biggest thing. Everyone cared about baseball, but then when basketball came out, everyone dropped the Toronto Blue Jays like they didn't exist. And then when Vince Carter came, it was like that was our patron saint.
Dude, Vince Carter is the man, bro. Like one of the best dunkers of all time. Still one of the most iconic dunks of all time is whenever he stuck his arm in the rim. You know, it's one of those memories from my childhood, dude. I was a kid.
Peace, you ever see that clip of Vince Carter jumping over a dude in the Olympics?
Yes. Yes.
That was like the biggest thing.
Right. Absolutely nuts.
Oh yeah, he jumped right over that guy. Like, yes, yeah, cleared
The
him.
guy's like standing there to take a charge.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah, he was the
like John Bradley. Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
the big tall guy, and he jumped right over.
You know, I saw
it John
a clip, I saw a clip of Vince Carter talking about it. You know, he didn't know what happened in the play until after the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I saw that same clip. Yeah, he didn't even know, and everybody on the bench was like, "Oh!" Like his teammates were all hype, and then like he didn't even realize that he just cleared the center, jumped right over it. That's nostalgia rush for me.
You think we have like a new shorthand for determining hierarchy these days? Like I know since we all interact through screens and microphones, I find that if you use the Queen's speech, people elevate you to a status artificially. Does that make sense? Right?
The Queen's. Can you?
I think how you talk influences how people perceive you. For sure. How you
Because
speak.
of their own ideas of how status is. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, it's also put out that way, it's kind of like that perception is kind of reinforced by the media machine as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
there's
I
I forget what they call it. There's like the basic news media accent, which is not really a dialect that's anywhere specific to the US, but people pick it up because
I use it all the time. I'm using it right now. You know?
Right.
I try to use it while I'm doing the news on the DeOrganized nightly segment.
Oh, can I hear GPSC's broadcaster voice?
Yes, so you are tuning in to the Let's Go Morning Show, where we get together with your favorite GigaBrain astronaut scholars and have an awesome conversation, kick out high-frequency vibes, and bring you the latest alpha.
I like it.
Pretty good, right? I'm practicing in the mirror.
Just don't say Candyman 3 times or something, I think.
Dude, that's another thing from the childhood scene, saying,
Oh my god.
you marry it while the lights are off and the bathroom is in the
That
mirror.
bathroom scene scared the shit out of me. That bathroom scene, like when I was at school as a kid, and you have to go to the bathroom by yourself after watching that movie.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Forget about it. And the ring freaked me out too. The
Get
chick
this,
coming
but-
with the TV at you, like, get out of here.
Before I started doing this, I had about a year and a half ago, and we were there for about 6 months. I had rented a space it's an old factory. It was an old meat packing plant. Okay. So like meat processing plant. So they would process the cows there. It's like on the side of the railroad and all that stuff. And there was like rooms in the basement of this building that were for rent. So I rented it as a jam space for my band and my friends and stuff. I mean, and this thing's like below grade. I come to find out later that it floods, so I didn't stay there because I lost a bunch of gear because it flooded. But sometimes like 2 o'clock.
You lost the gear? Like you
Morning.
came in one day
Walking
and all
out
your
of that-
amps?
It didn't destroy any amps, but anything that was on the floor
that's
got
terrible.
wet. So a bunch of cables, a bunch of pedals, a bunch of some
That
drum
sucks.
stuff, my drummer and stuff like that. Yeah, it sucked. And it had happened previously too, and I didn't know about it. So anyway, it was like creepy as F though. And so like 2 o'clock. Have you watched the oh man, I can't remember the name of the series now. Five Nights at Freddy's
Yes.
is like there's a
Yes.
movie. So you're in the old abandoned building, and these things can start coming up out of the rooms, and the rooms are like key coded, and so they can automatically lock. This was all like it was key coded rooms, like so you have
And
the
this would be
electronic
like
doors.
this is the
that you
80s
had
with
to
like Freddy Krueger and Friday the 13th, I imagine.
Yeah, only it's like it's also got all of the energy from having all of these animals slaughtered for so long in the place. Like there's like chains,
Dude.
like there's like the chains along the ceiling still, where they would like send, like they would have the sides of beef hanging. And
You
stuff,
think there
right?
are ghost cows?
I don't know. All I know is that walking out of that place by myself at like 2 o'clock in the morning after I'd been hanging out there all night, maybe had some mushrooms or something. Definitely an experience walking out of that.
Cow? Ooh.
I can imagine it, I can imagine it while I'm walking out of the
Don't
place.
eat
2 o'clock in the
beef.
morning.
You know?
What would we
Imagine like
boycott
the ghost
Jordan?
of Christmas past is just a bunch of animals you ate. Why?
Here, knock knock. You're supposed to say who's there.
Who's there?
Cow.
Cow.
No, cows go moo. My nephew loves that knock knock joke. He told me it about 10 times this week.
That's awesome. My 21-year-old, he just turned 21 last week. Kid got himself to Hawaii for a vacation for his 21st birthday somehow. When he was about 3 years old, we were hanging out in the backyard. I had a bunch of friends over hanging out with us. my ex had gone to the store, and he just out of the blue, he goes, knock, knock. And then we go, oh, who's there? And he goes, window. We're window who? And he's like, when do I get my milk? He was waiting for his mother to come home from the store with the milk.
So quick. How did he go?
Hey,
Oh, that's
GPS, GPSC, how
3
did
years
you
old.
find, how did you find Lovable last night? Did you get
So-
anywhere with it?
I found Lovable, and then like I grabbed the link to the what is it, an RDF
PRD. RDF, PRD, same thing. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
PRD file. I grabbed the link and then I plugged it in, and then it was like, let me make a chatbot for you for this, and then it spit out some code, and that's as far as I got. It's like,
That's right. I didn't even get. I forgot we were gonna. We'll have to do more demo on what you're working on, Mike, on
Dude.
Wednesday, because tomorrow we have a couple of guests.
it's wild what he's working on. I talked to the Blockface AI. It sounds like him. He cuts jokes. If you want a Canada joke, he's got your back. Like, dude, and so much more. The functionality that you built there is really, really interesting.
Is it just? I haven't even. It wouldn't load yesterday when you
Yeah.
first sent me the link.
There's a safer link. I DM'd you. But I tried the same PRD that you had for the other idea on GPSC. I'm not sure if you want to talk about it, so I won't say what it is. But that PRD you wrote, like, I think
For the real estate stuff.
I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to let GPSCs talk about it.
It's for an NFT platform that has all sorts of stuff, all the bells and whistles from all our favorite different platforms. We're just kind of experimenting with the idea. It's nothing like to like, oh, when alpha. No, it's not. It's just an experiment, a thought experiment that we're going through. I had some frustration, so
It's just-
that's where it's.
Working with the
Right.
tools to see what we could actually use them to develop.
Exactly, and maybe we make artist like the life of an artist in Stacks a little bit easier, makes the onboarding process a little bit cleaner. Because people from outside of the ecosystem are used to art being like, hey, you want your art, just like that. There's no other questions. You don't have to wait 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter if there's copyright, whatever excuse. Like, it's launched when you want it launched. So that's my take.
So DeOrganized NFTs.
Fire, maybe a thing. I'm gonna cook it. Like, yeah, I'm behind the screen. That's like one of my like pastimes now. Is like once I have a moment, I'm cooking some memes, making like different NFT collections. I've got several collections that aren't even launched yet, so it's one of those things. Like, yeah, go test out DeOrganized.games. Maybe there might be something to that.
What if you create a platform that just started with yourself? Like your own?
Just my own art.
Yeah, just start there.
That's not a bad idea.
Right?
Bad idea. Just like getting used to using like coding with AI in Clarity. In the future, we won't even have to code in Clarity with the WASM upgrade coming to Stacks, right? You'll be able to come code in Rust, Solidity, whatever language you have that you're used to. So, just getting used to creating things on the blockchain, because I can
To the point GP was saying, though, if you go test out, DeOrganized.games is in alpha test. Go test out DeOrganized.games. Get yourself a DeOrganized.media account set up. It costs you nothing for either of these. It would be it would be in your interest to do so while we're still testing this stuff all out.
Yeah, early mover, like early mover advantage is here for those that are in the crowd right now, getting to listen to the Let's Go morning show now, because this is bigger than we all know, and this is only the beginning. So go test it out, guys. I mean, you never know. Just stay optimistic. And
Honestly, like I used Lovable yesterday, with GPSC because he created a product requirements document based on an AI rock he created to translate conversations into solutions. GPSC, before, do you want us to hold back or do you want to give them a sneak peek? I don't understand if you want to hold back.
Okay, I mean, if you got something to show it off.
We should have. Yeah, he's not here yet, but I'm waiting on.
When he comes back, I'll just show you this very quickly.
Actually, he's here. Oh no, that's not him. Never mind. Go ahead. We'll look at this.
Sure.
Hold on. Let me.
All
I'll turn that on.
So this is my general prompt for stuff. Use predicate, propositional, modal, Boolean logic, as well as Kolmogorov complexity in Esperanto to express the following solution in terms of end result, rewards, how might we fail? For us to succeed, one must be true, how others have succeeded, and how might we succeed for the following task. And I told it, hey, don't make me any fucking nonsense with this complicated shit. So this is what I created based on what GPSC said, right? NFT create, and it has the focus, and it has the platform benefits, and it also has the create mint. Oh no, with the generative art and the image editor, with the import image, and you have the faces, and you have the layers that you can add one by one. Also has the minting process.
Just this is actually just a website though. It's not functional. It doesn't have actually any on-chain functionality. You're not really connecting your wallet. You're not really minting anything yet, right? Or are you?
Not yet.
No, the point is, what is the time?
It's just a display to show what the template would look like for this idea.
Right.
The idea is, what is the time between theater and reality, right? So now that we have this, and we have like filters and stuff like that we can use. It even like did the community page.
Oh, so you could even talk and chat with each other
Look, it even did the chat.
Down. That's,
look at this.
Maybe even do a live stream from this thing.
Oh, you like to live stream? There you go. There's your live streams.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at it did it all based on so GPSC, because he's an artist, he actually knows what artists want and what they're not getting right now. So he's actually in a powerful position as a citizen developer.
A citizen developer. And I think that we're going to have a very big citizen developer economy. You know, it's going to be one of those things. The rails are being built. Looking forward to that. That's awesome that you just put that up with AI. So easy. The tools are getting good.
Yeah, setting up the website for your idea is becoming. Anybody can become a web designer now.
Right.
Yep.
It's true. And it is time, my friends. It is time. Well, Xenitron has designed a website.
Man, when Xenitron starts coding, it's going to be amazing. He has a love-hate relationship with AI.
Well, he doesn't need to because he's got a coder that could.
Oh, he's also Russian, right? So they,
they also can just do everything anyway.
Yeah, they invented it.
Yeah, I have Anton. He's on vacation right now, so we are waiting for him for launch our next on-chain game.
Whoa.
It's gonna be fun.
Can't wait to do. I'm gonna keep bothering you until we do chess.
Yeah, we can do chess, but just we have to understand what will gonna happen, because like I just commented like Pulse Chain they doing chess, and people leave in comments, I'm playing against the bots. There is only AI. Because like when people losing, they have to blame somebody. But here is a like great intention that really, if you play versus me chess, I'm just like can use AI. That's a problem, and you cannot catch me because I remember there was cinema movie, I believe it called If Tomorrow Never Comes, and there is a woman.
You have to treat her right. Take her to dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, and when she plays the chess, two parties should just change, like her opponents and change the moves. So I believe like when I play the chess, I can just follow the AI moves.
Yeah, you just follow Stockfish.
Yeah.
So it is time for 5 find to earn rounds. We have 5 rounds happening today, sponsored by, and this is the end of the March find to earn sponsorships. We have games run by RuCoin, LeoCoin, USDH, and Skullcoin. 5 games, 5 opportunities to win today. Number 1, you must share out the live stream. Please make sure you share out the live stream. If you are the first one to win a round and you did not share out the stream, or you did not like and share out the post, the Game Master will take your prize. Actually, I just dropped the stream link or the post link for in the private comments. So Xenitron, you have that available. I think it's the right one. And then you guys are going to go over to Skullcoin BTC on X. And on the Skullcoin page, you will actually you will see the game rounds. I'm actually going to bring it up from last week to go through it real quick. Show you guys how to play. And I don't know if you guys want me to share. Orange, you can share today. Orange actually being the one that wins so much is probably best for the community to watch him play.
How he plays. Yeah.
Of course.
So let me just real quick run through how the game rounds work. So you're going to see an image. You're going to see a post like, why isn't this on here? Zenny's been bull posting. Skullcoin, you're going to see this. You're going to see a post like this. It's going to show you what the prize is for the round. This round was for 80,000 Leo. That will be the Leo round today as well. Will be 80,000. You have this starting link, and this image below is what you're looking for in Street View. This is the link to share out the stream. That'll be on there as well. And you must like and repost the game round post. Then you're going to click on that map image. That map link. Open up your Google map. And you're going to have a starting location, and then you're just going to drop in the little yellow peg. That'll bring you into Street View. You're looking around. You're trying to find that location. Now, let's just say this is the location. You're going to click share. You're going to copy that link. You're going to go back to the game round post. You're going to comment that link. And if you are the first one, see, Orange actually won the round last Friday ahead of a bunch of our other participants. We had a bunch of people submit, but Orange was the first one, so he won the round. If you are the first one to submit, you will win the round. And so we're just waiting on the Skullcoin BTC page until we hear Xenitron give us the countdown, and then we'll refresh and start the round. If I win the round, and I will be participating, if I win the round, the prize gets put to the game rounds for tomorrow. Will be added to tomorrow's game rounds. So I will be playing against the field, and we will make sure that gets facilitated. If you guys can beat me, you get the round. If not, then it goes to tomorrow's round. Real quick before we launch, I do want to just remind everybody, Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for Stacks Network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimum and users can start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning yields today? Head over to stackingdao.com and jump on in. Stacking DAO, where liquidity meets opportunity. And huge advantage over there. If you are participating if you have stacks, you should be participating in staking. The best place to participate in staking is over at Stacking DAO. And again, you guys need to share out the stream if you are playing. With that, Zenny, I am ready. I think we're all ready. Guys, if you are ready, let us know in the private, let us know in the live chat, not the private chat. You don't have access to the private chat.
Or do you? Maybe we're using the Signal version.
Maybe Signal encryption. I don't even know exactly what happened with all that, by the way. I don't
I think
understand.
the people from Yemen know, I think, by now.
Yeah, well, it didn't really make much difference to them, did it?
Just another Hillary Clinton. You know what I mean?
Isaac is ready. Megaphone is ready. DeFi
Okay,
Dictator is ready.
2 games for newcomers. We have whitelist from previous days, and we will reconstruct this whitelist next days. Maybe today, tomorrow, I write the post, and the people can add themselves to whitelist, add your friends. For today, again, 50 players. I add for sure Michael, and everyone can play. We play double game. We play for whitelist double game, so 2 images, 2 photos you have to find with same starting point. Are you ready?
I am ready. We are ready.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay, let's see
this is a
who is
this is a
awake.
closed round for new players only.
Yeah, it's for new players, for Michael, and we'll see. And it will be 2 rounds in 1 round, so it's a double round.
Oh, so 2
ACDC,
rounds. So our first 2 rounds will be launched. It'll be
BTC.
back to back. They're not from the
Yeah.
same starting location, correct?
1 starting location, 2 points.
Okay, great. So it's going to be 1 post for 2 images on the same post.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Let's go.
Are you
I
ready?
am
Let's
ready.
go. 5,
Ready.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The newcomers game.
Let's go.
I'll be going over how I play it so that others can
Yes,
reference it.
please.
Yeah, sure. You can play since you are easy. Let's go.
Yeah, Orange is a beast at this game.
The game is on.
His,
2 locations.
Okay. So first of all, always like and repost.
Yep.
That's one of the main things to do.
Right.
then,
You
of
have
course-
to like and repost the game round.
Yes, sir. And of course, you have to start at the starting location, and that's where you go into Google Maps, and paste in the coordinates. You see that you are here somewhere in Ireland. And if you go back to the Stockholm post, you will see 2 images. The one of house with the red building, and some other buildings, horses, with another building behind it. So you can choose either or. I'm sticking with the red building because that's a little bit easier to differentiate. So if I'm going back to the Google Maps, I'm going to take the yellow Pac-Man and go to the blue line, and here we see the cows with the red building. So I'm going to share. I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going back to the post. And if you can reply, you click on reply, you paste in the coordinates or the link, and
Okay.
you won.
That's it. That's how fast it went.
right on. I hope you guys have a very blessed day. I've got to step off for a call, and have a kick-ass week, guys.
You too.
Right on, GP.
Let me check.
Take care.
Oh,
Okay,
Blackface
we
is
have
in.
two winners. We have two winners.
Who won?
Go.
Is it? We have
It's
winners for each
Michael.
round.
Michael found cows, and the Elderman found the Rus. Yeah,
Actually,
We're
I
getting
think
better
it
at
was.
this.
I think Dimitri was. Oh no, I'm sorry. Michael was first. His was the older post.
yeah.
So I only see 3 replies on there. One of them is from.
Oh no, sorry.
guy-
Elderman cannot play this game since he played before and won 2 or 3 games. This is for newcomer. He just tagged us. So the winner is Michael for the game for cows, and the second winner, let me check. It's a person
He's-
with nickname. Yeah, he's a bit far from location. It's a 1, 2, 3 steps, but it's okay. He's a new
It's
player.
close. Yeah, it's in the same area.
This is a stressful game, I'll be honest with you. You guys feel stressed when you play this? I do.
Yeah, you just focus.
Sometimes,
It's
if
about
I actually,
Right?
concentration.
yeah, it's not easy, is what I'll say.
It's
It's
not.
not an easy game.
Yeah,
So-
for fun, I believe Orange knows this person. You can see on YouTube Rainbow. We can like take a time just for fun, see how Rainbow plays a GeoGuessr. It has a lot of fun how he finds different locations around the world, and we can see like GeoGuessr championship, like how Blinky found locations. So that's a goal that human mind can decode these patterns around the world. But the problem with GeoGuessr, it's a deterministic one. It's a game like a chess, when you can just learn every location. But location of Google Street View more than million. But just for fun, go YouTube, see Rainbow videos. It's very funny. But we doing another thing. We remanage this game mechanics, and we make our own game. We understand that we can first of all change the patterns. We can redraw completely the pictures, and in second you need exact coordinates, exact places. That's why you, Michael, and other players focus so much when playing. Yeah, it's about the concentration.
Yeah, Rainbow is on another level than me, even. He's very, very fast. It's unbelievable. And the difference
really?
with GeoGuessr and with Find to Earn is GeoGuessr you have to see in which country you are based on some point of interest. So it can be that the road is always some markings, and that leads you to it's that country and nothing more. And here with Find to Earn, you have to find the exact location.
Yeah,
I
so the GeoGuessr is the pattern.
I just want to congratulate Elder Statesman for making it out of the beginner round, the beginner class, and now he's an experienced player. And congratulations to Michael for winning the round. I think Michael's actually officially an experienced player now.
Yeah,
he's
I
not a
can't be
beginner.
associated with this low caste, riffraff. You know?
From now on, if Michael wins, the prize goes to the game round for
yeah,
tomorrow.
I can't win no more.
Yeah.
Or we donate to a charity of your choice. Can we do that? Like have a triple bottom line?
We can, but not yet.
Okay.
It is actually it's an idea. We just haven't.
DeOrganized.
We have to work out.
Yeah, I see it. DeOrganized charities.
Yeah, it's right. It's definitely something we're looking into. I'll say.
You can sponsor a Filipino.
Okay, let's play the next 2 games simultaneously. So
I'm ready.
both games will launch in the same time. and you can play the first game, you can play the second game. It's up to you. It's different games, different locations.
And these are
But you
open
have to
rounds.
choose, and it will be cool if like Orange will show like how to play one of these games. Just show his stream. Okay, let me make these games.
So as soon as the link shows up, when he says go, I refresh the Skullcoin page and then retweet. That's my ritual.
Yeah.
I think we lost Orange.
Maybe.
Orange is the new white.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
until he's back. I'll share mine.
Awesome.
Let me, share mine, and again, we're just on the Skullcoin page, getting ready to go. Waiting for the game master to drop the rounds. And whenever you're ready, sir, we'll go ahead. We can
Drop
we
it
can
like
go.
it's
And
hot.
then when Orange rejoins, he was having some issues with his connectivity, intermittent.
Maybe it's
earlier.
adversarial games
during the
where people try to disrupt the best player's internet connection.
It could be somebody sending him a DDoS,
Yeah.
so he's out.
Yeah.
You never know. It gets competitive out here.
Yeah, because like in GeoGuessr, for example, you can cheat because GeoGuessr using API of Google Maps on their website, and some people just tracking this API traffic. That's amazing.
Model context profile for Google Maps. That'd be really cool.
Also, a development that happened over the weekend, Binta, Web3 Binta, we used to have a cat named
It's
Binga.
Binga now.
Web3 Binta will be joining the DeOrganized team, hosting morning spaces leading into the morning show. So we're going to have a space that opens prior to the morning show, either around 7:30 or 8 a.m., running for an hour to a half an hour before the show, leading us into the show, so that might actually work as a register users for the closed games. You know, if they join us on the space and they want to be added to the beginner rounds, we can do that on the space.
Congratulations, Benta.
Yeah,
The
well, I'm
most
preparing
recognizable
game.
voice in stacks.
I just dropped like some fun.
I saw it.
Source from like Rainbow. You can see like what's going on. There is a very funny videos. They are not new. That's old ones, but it's very funny.
Have you seen the new one where they give you a picture of the man and the woman and you have to drop the pin where in the country you think they're from?
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not like following too much GeoGuessr, but there is a very funny content.
Amazing
Because
content.
like when we develop this game, we are not following like GeoGuessr.
All right, Orange is back. Orange, you're gonna share on this one, or a piece? You share on this one?
Orange is back, so we got him. If he's ready, you ready,
I want to see
Orange?
how
I'm
Orange
ready.
plays.
I hope my internet as well.
All right. So we're gonna let Orange show everybody how it's done.
Yeah, it's
So whenever
it's
you're
very
ready, and then it's gonna be 2 rounds.
It's very useful to learn from like better players how to play and to improve your skills, because there is no limit of the skill. As I mentioned, you can see like the GeoGuessr pro players how they play, but the concept is different. But in the same time, it's not different because like you just decode the patterns. We decode like the patterns of the same like country, town, and they just take the full planet, the whole vast planet, and try to hit the approximately location near this point. We got different approach. Okay, I'm preparing the second game. Be ready. In 1 minute we start.
1 minute. So you guys have a minute to get prepared. Make sure you share out the live stream. Make sure you like and share the post for the game round, especially the one you choose to participate in. This is going to be 2 rounds dropped simultaneously or one right after the other. 2 different starting points, right, Jenny, on this one?
Yeah, 2
Or
different
is it-
starting point, 2 different games, but in the same
2
time.
different games. So you have to choose whether you play the first round or the second round. Sometimes there's a different, strategy. If most people play the first round, then sometimes the second round is sometimes the
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that would be awesome getting Rain Bolt on to play Find to Earn with us.
Yeah,
It's-
we are too early for this one, but one day I believe yes. And our goal also to build the game around the fine turn. So fine turn is just the tip of the iceberg. We just try to explain how to find locations. If anyone similar to solo leveling, it's the biggest hype anime nowadays. So our goal to build the same universe using fine turn. So there is a portal and you have to beat the bosses, monsters from another dimension. That's a little step to metaverse. So the fine turn, real planet, the quests, the fights, the team play, a lot of coming, but we need few months to build this player versus player, player versus environment system. You will have 6 slots of items, and the Skullcoin Souls or Skullcoin Legendary will be the one of the slots to activate your hero, and it will be like a soul to play. You will see, the day will come.
Find the Karen and destroy her.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? We can see the blue hair from the top view of the map.
The blue hair, what are you talking about? It's like
Uh,
it's 3-tone. It's blonde,
Oh,
kind of like
shit.
that mid-level orange blonde, and then dark underneath, like in the bottom, because that's the true
It's like-
Karen has that 3-tone hair.
Karen combat.
Karen combat.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready.
We are ready, sir.
Okay, great.
We have 3 more rounds, 2 of them launching simultaneously right now. We are just waiting for the countdown. Those that are of you that are just tuning in, you're going over to the Skullcoin BTC account on X, and you're waiting for the countdown. You're going to refresh. You'll have 2 game rounds. You're going to click on the Google Map link, and you're going to be searching for that image below it in Street View. And the first one that gets the correct coordinates posted under the round wins the prize.
Thank you, PeaceLove. Okay, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to games. The first game is on. Treasure Digger. 10 stacks. The second game, 10 USDH from Hermetica. Stablecoin. Let's go. The game is on. You
That's
have
great.
2
So
games.
you have an opportunity to win 10 STX
And
sponsored
orange-
by Skullcoin.
And orange shows you how to play. Some skills, some just things like how it goes.
Playing and doing the things I do normally.
It's not so hard games, but maybe a little bit far from starting point. But you can choose the first gameplay or second game.
You got to be careful because the game master can be a little bit tricky sometimes, and he might say that it's a little bit far, but maybe it's not so far, and we don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. So
Okay,
Good
we
luck.
have winner for like Treasure Digger. It's a MS. It's our experienced player. He won about like 10 games for all time.
Let's go.
Congratulations. Great job. I was working on the second game, so
MS, next time don't forget to repost and like before you drop location. Just notice for you, because like I remember. I
and you have
already
to share
said
out the
this.
live stream too.
Okay, let me check the second location. We have already the answers from different players. Okay, this time, okay, we have like, for example, answer from not your guy. We don't count if you so far from the point. You need to be close. Since you won before, I just warning to make it close.
Yeah, you gotta get close to that. You gotta get the image like it looks like close to what it looks like from the image in the game round post.
Yeah, you have to like. I just count the steps for your location. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5 steps. It's so far. Like you have to be close.
So still open for game 2.
No, it's a lot of answers. I'm just looking for better answer.
Okay.
So I believe the crypto lady was the second who dropped the answer.
That's great. So we have 2 rounds. These rounds were sponsored by Skullcoin and Hermetica. Skullcoin is a cutting-edge development in GameFi, on-chain
Okay.
mechanics, and
Since
encrypted.
he's a new player, sorry, like we give him like 5 stacks.
Okay. Sorry, I think I lost connection for a second there. So he's going to 5 stacks for coming close, and we have another winner too.
Yeah, we have crypto ladies so close. So
all right, crypto lady in the house. Great work, everybody. We have one more round. So far we've had rounds sponsored by Skullcoin, Rue, and USDH. RueCoin, if you don't know, is one of the OG community token projects in Stacks. They've over a year old now, and they constantly contributing and producing stuff in our ecosystem. Huge shout out to Jack Binswitch and Ian Banksia for their project. You guys need to be paying attention to them. USDH is a Bitcoin-backed dollar stablecoin on the Hermetica.fi platform where you can stake and earn yield on your dollar stablecoin that remains. Thing that fluctuates is the interest, the interest on the yield you can earn. Today's interest rate on USDH is 11%. And we have one more round coming up with sponsored by Leo Coin, another amazing community token in the Stacks ecosystem run by Rubes, and a great community there. They do all sorts of contests and promotions and NFT projects, NFT launches. They have Reese's Art Pass, which GPS he has contributed to as well. Some great stuff going on with the Leo Coin community. That's right? We have the last round is Leo today.
yeah, last round for Leo. Get ready. I need to share the stream. Don't forget to share the stream. It's very important. If you win and not share the stream, I will disqualify you.
And this is actually it's beneficial for everyone playing. If you guys like participating and like playing these games, and I know some of you do because you show up every day, and thank you all for participating. But it is important that we share out this stream. We get more viewers, that we're onboarding new people, because the more participation we get, the more game rounds we can sponsor, the more prizes we can foster for the games, the more we can play. So it's very, very important that you guys share out the stream and make sure that we're getting exposed to new viewers, and invite your friends too. Like, share out the stream,
Yeah.
share it to people, them, tell them to come play, tell them to come watch.
Don't be
It's
greedy.
important
Don't be greedy. Invite your friends, because like you can win. You can. It's not so much like motivation to
be
team up.
greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
a
actually in
win-win
your
win
interest.
situation.
If you like playing these games and you want more opportunities to play, we need to grow. Actually, is a way for you to win more. Also, yeah, Orange is the fine to earn ambassador. He's not even just a pro player anymore. He's like he's the guy.
Yeah, and we are very early.
Oh, we are very, very early. This is a new concept and it's only growing.
I will make the prediction that within the next 9 months, someone will be beating me every time.
That I don't know. We'll make some prediction markets on that when the time comes.
Yeah,
We'll see.
actually, PeaceLove, I want to share you. I watched yesterday Twitch how they like make this work, this prediction. It's very simple, and we'll discuss after.
Yes, absolutely. So you guys we're waiting for the final round. You guys should be on the Skullcoin BTC page on X. You see Orange is on there waiting. And we're just waiting for Xenitron to give us the countdown. You have a huge advantage watching the show because you will hear the countdown. So you'll know
Exactly.
as soon as the game master drops the game round. And so you watch, we're waiting for the countdown. And as we hear the countdown, we refresh. And that will load the game round immediately once it's on there. So we're just waiting for the game master to give us the green light, let us know that he is ready to drop the game.
Yeah, and Orange mentioned like about like 10 months or 9 months. We will develop the new like concepts for sure, because find turn it's not the end game. It's just you just learning how to find locations.
Exactly.
Then in treasure hunt and quest and on chain game there will be bigger prizes. There will be connection with DeFi products like Staking DAO, Bitflow, Villar, and you'll be able to play if you hold some tokens and send them to staking. But the more fun, the biggest fun begin when we develop the strike, because it's very simple to get the mass adoption from people. It will have a lot of fun. Okay, we are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The game is on.
Let's go. Good luck, everyone. This is our final game for the day. 80,000 Leo tokens are up for grabs. You're looking for that ivy-colored home.
Don't forget to like and share.
Don't forget to like, share, restream the live stream.
You see, like Orange show you some tips, some tricks. He using Google Street View. In the same time, he using like the 3D images of the satellite view.
Yes, it's very efficacious to have the 3D mode.
But today we have a lot of players.
We have a lot of players today.
We have a lot of competition for Orange. In future, this prediction market will be a huge, because like you can bet on live panel, you can bet on Michael, on Orange, even if in newcomers game. But you can bet against, like you can bet on chat. Okay, chat, if you won, like I will bet on chat. Like I can bet 100 stacks on chat. If chat wins, that's cool.
Let's go. I don't know if this is the right one or not.
Okay, seems like we have coordinates, but this is a different. Sorry, Crypto Finder, it's a different greenhouse. It's not the same one.
I think I found. Yeah, I found one. I think I found the same one he found. Not the
Again, wrong one.
Never ever trust the game master.
Again, the wrong one. Nice try, nice try. Oh, how many greenhouses here? I didn't know.
Sure, he didn't know. It seems like that's kind of like almost like a status symbol.
That's
Some of
a
the
trick.
older, yeah, some of the older homes in here. No, that's the same one I found already. All right, let's see.
We
Still
still
no
have
winner.
no winner.
Let's give it 2 more minutes, and if we don't have a winner, you can give us a clue. Like go east, go west, go north.
No, I believe some. Yeah, sure, but I believe we have a lot of
I think we'll
talented
find it before that.
players here. Somebody will find. How many greenhouses? That's so funny. Nice try, treasure hunters. Nice try. No, again, it's megaphone. No, it's different. You found another one greenhouse, but it's different.
Wonder if there's anything in that image that we can use. Is that multi?
That's
Check.
competition even for orange. You see, like orange versus green. Mr. Grid, Sam Gold.
I don't like competition.
Oh, it makes you sharper, sir. It makes you sharper.
That's how the pattern's different. You like see the greenhouse, you just try to draw, but it would be different, yeah.
This is definitely a hard one.
There are a lot of possibilities, so you have to choose which possibility to pursue. And if you are not right, you have wasted an opportunity to find it.
Right.
Yeah, but let's think about it. Do you see like the pipe on the roof?
Yeah. Try
Maybe
to.
it can help.
Okay. No, that's not it. Let's see.
Okay, we have a winner.
Let's go.
Oh,
And it's a new player.
Did I find with me just now? Oh, damn it. Good.
It's crystal clear.
Let's go.
New player won the beat all the pros.
let's go. And that's so this player does not have a BNS name in their handle. So we will sponsor a .btc or a .stx name for them, as the prizes for Find to Earn are all distributed via BoostX directly on X.
Yeah,
So
congrats
nice.
the new player, crystal clear. That's amazing.
Excellent. This is great stuff. Congratulations. And I love that we caught the congratulations post from Orange live as well.
So if even one person can beat me on this map, they deserve a congratulations.
Hell yeah, I agree with that 100%. So we have completed today's Find to Earn, and starting tomorrow, we will actually be the Find to Earn rounds will run up until 10 a.m. and then we have the Wrapped Nothing community coin show. So we have 5 new sponsors, or 5 sponsors for April starting tomorrow. They are Leo Coin, Wrapped Nothing, Rue Coin, Welsh Corgi Coin, and the Bitcoin Pepe community are all sponsored. So you'll have a chance to win about $10 worth of each token daily. And then each day after Find to Earn, starting at 10 a.m. So the Find to Earn rounds are going to have to run from 9:30 to 10. We will get through all 5 rounds by 10 a.m. At 10 a.m., we will bring on Wednesdays will be the Wrapped Nothing show. So we will have the Wrapped Nothing crew come join us tomorrow. We will talk all about the Wrapped Nothing token. Wednesdays will be for Welsh. Thursdays will be for B Pepe. Rucoin will be Fridays, and Leo Coin will be Mondays. So we will have shows following Find to Earn for each of the, I want to say, top meme coin communities in Stacks, although there are definitely some other token communities in Stacks that were worthy as well. These are just the first 5 that we got on the list, and there will be opportunities for more moving forward as well. So super excited to have a new show segment starting tomorrow, tying into the Find to Earn segment, and just how we're growing our processes and growing our
We are
audience.
close to 1,000 viewers, yeah?
We are actually over 1,000 viewers.
Yeah, nice. I need more humans, more mortals.
Yeah, more and more. This concept is growing. DeOrganized is growing. We're having great turnout. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Real quick before we go, I do need to again shout out our tremendous show sponsor, Stacking DAO. They do some tremendous stuff in the ecosystem. They provide a lot of opportunity platform, and they integrate with all of the protocols on Stacks. So we are super psyched to be partnered with Stacking DAO. And here's a little bit from Stacking DAO. Thank you again, Xenitron, the game master, and Orange for joining us today. Shout out again to Attract Funding and GPSC for joining us in the earlier segment. We have Eric from BNS1 joining us tomorrow morning, as well as the team from Culture.Fun tomorrow morning, Zenny. So I have we'll talk more about that too offline.
Yeah, let's talk. I love so much that people knows what is solo leveling, like Isaac, it's Megaphone, Blockface, Isaac talking like Orange National Level Hunter. Okay, everyone will watch this anime because the rating is over 9 or on IMDb, and the next year will be next season. So that's the best timing for our game.
Excellent. Excellent. So we'll see you guys right back here. Well, starting at 8:30 a.m. Game rounds start at 9:30 a.m. I love our regular players, by the way. We have a great community of pro players and growing. And I'm super excited to be here with all of you guys. Thank you so much, Zenny, for joining us and contributor to the DeOrganized project. And also thank you, Orange Man, for joining us and contributing and being willing to come on these shows and show everyone how it's done. Really appreciate you, brother, as also being part of the conversation in the mornings. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are DeOrganized Media, coming at you live on BitcoinLive, Decentralized, broadcasting every Monday through Friday, bringing you all the news and information we can about what's happening in our ecosystem and the broader crypto space. Thank you all for joining us today. It's Monday. We have a great opportunity to make it another great week. Get the work done, put the work in, be ready to keep killing it, and earn your time off next weekend. Peace out.